Hello, it's me, Corn, and today I'm making a video on how to launch a nuke in Fallout 76 yet again, but this time it's going to be the real way. Not the quick, easy, good way, the real way. Yes, I tortured myself and did the whole thing. The real way usually takes only 10 to 15 minutes, but yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Alright, first things first, we're going to the White Springs bunker. We're going to go to the Enclave bunker because you need to be part of the Enclave to be able to drop a nuke. Like I said in my previous video, make sure you officer on deck, or you're about to do officer on deck, because you need to be a general to drop a nuke. And then just follow where I go. I'm going to bring you to the terminal to get you a nuclear key card. You can also get nuclear key cards from the scoreboard or other people's vendors. It'll pop up a quest called Hide and Seek. You just go in your Pip-Boy and it'll show where you go. Now I'm going to show you the missile silo holotape. This is a great holotape. It tells you what silos are on cooldown or not and which silos you can use. Now we're going to go ahead and find this cargo bot with the nuclear key card. And yes, you need to shoot down the cargo bot. The cargo bot is a skill level 0, so you can easily unlock it and you don't need to have master infiltrator. You can, just to get the auto open and not have to deal with the stupid lockpicking process. Alright, so now we have our key card. Now we're going to go to a silo and just follow what I do. You need to find one of those blue swipey thingies, like the key card thing. And we got to hop in this medical thing and get scanned. And then after we get scanned, we have to go back into that weird room where I found that blue key card. Because in that room, that's like just the rest. We have to swipe, we have to fabricate our ID. And then when we're done fabricating our ID, we turn around, we go into this other weird room, and we swipe, and then we can go through the laser grids, and we are headed to phase 2. Alright, for phase 2, you kind of want to clear out the room because you're going to be in here for a little bit, but when you're clearing out the room, the thing isn't shut down like the nuclear reactor, so you're going to take in rad. So if you're not a ghoul, make sure you bring rad away. If you are a ghoul, you're unlocked. Okay, now that I cleared out the room to my liking, I'm going to go over to this terminal and I'm going to shut down the reactor. With the reactor shut down, I have exactly almost 2 minutes. And I need to repair any of the broken pipes. And they're pretty easy to spot. They shoot out a gas and they have a hissing sound. So just run around and repair those. You will be attacked, but it's okay. Okay, now that we're done, we're going to head back over to the terminal. And then we just have to press the bottom thing to restart the reactor. And then we're done with phase 2. Now we're going to head over to phase 3. Phase 3 is pretty easy as well. You just have to destroy all these mainframes. And every certain percent of the mainframe destroyed, that actually unlocks a laser grid for us that leads to the next room, which is phase 4. Alright, now that I've completed this part of phase 3, we're headed to phase 4. Phase 4 is pretty easy, pretty simple. We need to find damaged mainframe cores. We need 15 damaged mainframe cores. We're going to go in this little back room where there's a Tinker's workbench. Don't worry, I'll show everything. I'm just clearing up the room right now. We need to make 15 mainframe cores, and we're going to put them on this white terminal. The other part right now that I'm showing you is behind this white terminal is another terminal, which leads back to the beginning. We need to open this up, say if we died. Instead of running through the whole silo to get back to where phase 4 is, we can just take the little shortcut. Now what I'm showing is me just taking off the damaged mainframe cores. Usually this always has 15, but like what I said, we have to sometimes search for the damaged mainframe cores. And then I'm going to show you guys the back room right now. Alright, now that we have our 15 repaired, just slap those bitches back on, and then we can open up that giant ass door that leads to the launch room. Alright, now in the launch prep sequence, there's going to be 5 robots that come out. I didn't show this part, and I should have. but I just didn't because it's just common knowledge, I feel like. But you need to defend those robots. Yes, you can repair them, but the less robots there are, the longer it takes for the launch prep sequence to be done. And this terminal down here actually deactivates turns in there. Now when launch prep is done, the room turns red, put your nuclear keycard there, and then we're going to enter our nuclear code here. If it's done correctly, it turns green. If it's done incorrectly, it turns red, and you need to re-put a nuclear keycard. Now we're going to use the terminal computer. This lets us choose where we're going to drop our nuke. In this video, I chose to do an URL. Then you choose the spot to confirm your nuke. And after you confirm your nuke, up here to the left, there's a little like tunnel thing that leads you outside. You can choose the fast travel, but I always like to use this elevator thing to get out. Then I just put my tent down to put my junk in storage. Then I check my Pip-Boy for death from above, and that tells me how long until the nuke drops. I really hope this video helped some of you if you guys were really confused about dropping nukes. And if it did, please leave a like, and if it didn't, then I guess you can dislike the video, I guess.